All right, everyone. Welcome back to episode 3 of ADCs in the jungle. Today, we're going to be bringing some Jinx into the jungle after someone made a special request. Now, before we begin, if you guys wouldn't mind to hit that subscribe and like button, especially if you're enjoying this series. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers, and we'd love for you guys to be a part of it. Now, for reference, we actually haven't played Jinx probably in over a year, so I definitely have to get reacclimated with her. But I think in general, what we're going to do is, even more so than Kaisa, we need to make sure that we are outscaling the enemy jungle in terms of CS. Because if we don't, we're definitely going to lose this game, so we just need to stick with the plan and keep farming. Now, we've come to the acceptance that in every one of these games, we're probably going to be getting invaded. The enemy's junglers typically see us as an easy target early on as an ADC, so we're just going to have to deal with that. Now, as far as our abilities, what we're going to do is go into QWE first. Whenever we're attacking these jungle camps with multiple monsters, we can actually use our rockets to help clear them. Oh shoot, I didn't even realize Skarner was there. We'll throw down our E real quick just to get some distance. Shoot. And I think Malzahar is kind of keeping us here, so we're going to just have to brave it. We're probably going to die here, but we'll see if we can get away. Okay, he wasted his flash for that, so I don't know if that was really worth it for him, but either way, like I said, this is going to happen probably in every one of these games this series. We just need to keep with the mindset that we need to farm, because literally with Jinx, the way to win is to farm your way to victory. The more items we have, the better we're going to be able to carry. So as you guys can see, we're going to be starting off with the Kraken Slayer first. We'll just see if our red is up. I'm sure it's gone. I just want to check to see if our Gromp is up or our Krugs. Okay, those are gone, so we'll just come back up top. We probably should have just gone up top to begin with. So what we're going to do is go into the Kraken Slayer, followed by the Berserker's Greaves, and then we're going to do Runins, which is going to be really helpful in our team fights, as well as our split pushing later on in the game if we can get some Barons. After we do that, we'll probably go with Infinity Edge, and then probably a Lord Dominik's. The ones that we're going to have to really worry about are probably going to be Sion, as well as probably Skarner as well. Now, I'm sure you can imagine our team was not happy with us earlier with the Jinx pick. They were pretty upset in Champ Select, and as you can see, Garen is not happy as we're speaking right now. But we're going to show all these naysayers that we can make this work. So, Garen and Misfortune were both the ones upset. Now, Garen technically is getting a little run over by Sion, so I find a lot of times when they're upset about these picks, they're really just trying to mask covering up for their own play. But either way, we're going to show these naysayers that ADCs in the jungle are the new meta. At least we actually have one believer on the team, so we can't let Veigar down. We do need to hurry up and get our items. You can see our clear is just atrocious. Early on, similar to like with Kaisa, once we start getting our items, the clear on these jungle camps is going to be so much better. But for now, there's nothing that we can do. We just got to keep on farming. Alright, so we're going to clear this off. We really could actually use the Berserker's Greaves. Those are going to be so helpful, especially when it comes to just clearing our camps. Alright, so like I said, we're going to use our rockets. And then once we get rid of them, we can switch over to our machine gun again. Now, while we're doing this, if you guys wouldn't mind to let me know in the comments which champion you guys would like to see in the next video. I'm thinking Ashe, but if there's a different ADC y'all would prefer to see, I'm all ears, and we can give it a shot. And leave a comment to let me know if you think there's a better build to go into Jinx with during the jungle. But I'm pretty sure this is going to be the most optimal. Now for runes, we are going into the Lethal Temple, which is going to help us later on in team fights. And then probably afterwards, let's see. So we can build this and then start building into our boots. So in addition to that, we are going to be going with the Alacrity, which is going to be helping with our attack speed as well. Alright, so let's keep clearing. Our blue should be up. The nice thing with Q is that we can actually pull it up. Start the jungle a little bit early since our Q has such far range. Alright, so this is actually a good opportunity for us whenever Skarner dies. We just need to keep taking this to our advantage and farm. Every time Skarner dies or has a failed gank, as long as we're farming, we're going to slowly pull ahead of him. And next thing you know, we'll be shredding these tanks on their team. But early on, it's definitely going to be so much harder. Alright, so we have ult now. Now, the ult is a skill shot, so a lot of times we're probably just going to shoot these blindly throughout the match. If we hit something, great. If not, not much we can do. I think what damage that we're going to rely on the most this game is just our attack speed, so that's what we're really going to focus on. Okay, let's keep clearing. Alright, we can put our E down to keep him here from getting away. Okay, we got his flash. We're going to use our W to keep him here. And he wasted his flash. Okay, so let's keep clearing. Yeah, so all of our lanes don't necessarily have to be winning, but we need at least one lane to be kind of ahead. If all three lanes are falling behind, it's going to be much harder to pull this off. Okay, let's keep clearing this. Alright, we'll clear our red. Hopefully you guys are actually having a good day on a side note. Now, similar to other games, it's probably okay if we give up the first few objectives. The first couple dragons and grubs are not really going to make a difference in the game. The main thing that's going to cost us the game, though, is if we lose all of the objectives. So we do need to make sure that we try to scale in time to at least start getting the late objectives. Okay, I mean, our clear's a little bit faster than before, but still kind of slow. We'll just blindly throw our ult. Okay, it didn't hit anyone. Let us return. So we can go with the boots. Alright, let's keep clearing. So now we have our attack speed boots as well as a dagger. So this should help out. And Garen is having trouble doing damage to Sion. That's probably my biggest worry with him, is that Sion's probably going to be a raid boss. And so that's probably where Lord Dominik's is going to come into play. We'll be able to shred him in the late game, but until then, we just got to take it easy. Okay, let's keep going. We can help Veigar out with some of these. So we have our W. We'll use our E to keep him in. Veigar can stun him. Nice. So it's okay for us to gank, but we really have to have the best setup. So in this case, Mouse had just lost his shield. And in addition to that, yeah, we can get us red. So in addition to that, we were able to slow him with our W. And so we really had a lot of good opportunities to make sure that we get him. But if there's a low probability of us being successful with the gank, we need to just really hold off. We're just going to throw our ults blindly. Hopefully they hit. Okay, it doesn't look like anything hit there. Let's clear this off. So this is how we're also going to pull ahead of Skarner, is by taking his farm. And then you can see Skarner just died again. I don't know where Sion went. Hello, sir. Holy cow. Pardon our language. Okay. Well, clearly Sion does a ton of damage. So we're going to have to be careful with him. So not only is he a tank, he's also going to be someone who's really hard to escape from. So we need to keep our distance. All right, let's keep farming. You can see already we're up almost 30 CS on Skarner. So we're slowly getting there. Let's see if we can slow Sion down. We can use our E to hold him in place. We may be able to keep him here. We'll use our ghost so we can keep kiting him. Yeah, he's not getting away this time. Okay. Let us go back. Clear our blue. Now that we're excited, you can see we're clearing this much quicker. Okay. Well, now we have 2 assists. Now, Sion is still pretty tanky, so we're definitely going to need some armor pen for him. Especially if he's building armor boots and Sunfire. But we're actually starting to feel like a champion now, so I can sense the momentum is coming our way. We're up 11-7 right now. Okay. Let's keep with the plan. We don't want to waste too much time. At least our bot lane is doing super well. Okay, keep putting points into our W. I think Sion, yeah, Sion's ulting to top lane. Okay, so look how quickly we're actually starting to shred this thing. Okay, our ult is up. Clear this off. Okay, let's do another blind shot. Okay, didn't look like we got anyone. So we finally made it to our first item, Power Spike. So we have the Kraken Slayer, we have our Crit Cloak. So let's keep building into the Runins now. Okay, Veigar should be careful, especially if Skarner's around. We may as well go ahead and start with this. So as you can see earlier, Skarner actually... Oh, that's not good. We can try to kite him from here. Okay. They need to be careful. Oh, holy cow. Okay, we'll take the kill. We won't forget your sacrifice, Blitz. We can come up here. Oh, looks like Sion Flash. This doesn't look good. We'll just see if we can hit him down. I don't think we're getting away, so we're just gonna go for it. Okay, let's go into the ruins. Yeah, I don't think we were actually going to get away from Sign either way, so it was worth the shot. Clearly, we still need more damage, so let's keep building into the ruins, and then we'll get some crit with the Infinity Edge afterwards. We got to stick with the plan. We're already up on CS above Skarner, so I think that's the most important part. The dragon should be up soon. Let's clear this off. Alright, we'll clear this off. Dragon is up. Let's clear this real quick. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Mr. Garen is a little upset. Alright, let's come up here. We need to try to steal this. We're going to have to go for this soon. And away we go. Love it. Okay, we died there, but honestly, that was so satisfying. Okay. Let's see. So we're not too far away from completing Runeins. We can try to go up top. That Scion is a beast. Okay. Let's come to at least farm out the bot lane. See if we can push it out a little bit. This would be so much easier if we actually had the Runeins. Okay. Let's come. I think he's in this bush. Yeah, he was trying to use his ult on us. Okay, we should be able to get him. Nice. That sneaky Malzahar. He was trying to fool us. Sometimes you just know. I think a lot of their team's going to see us as an easy target, especially if he has ult up. We don't have a lot of resistances, so I don't blame him for kind of hiding there. Okay, so now we're 2-4-2, so we're starting to stack up our kill count. We just need to get to the Runeins. Alright, just keep clearing. We can come here in the mid lane. Blitz needs to be careful. Yeah, he just got blown up. Alright, I think we're almost to the Runeins. Okay, 131 to 104. So we're still about 30 CS up. So once we get our Runeins, I think our clear and our farming is going to start to exponentially go up. Let's clear our Krugs out, and then we can even maybe push some of the bot lane. Okay, clear this off. Yeah, we definitely should have enough for our Runeins. Alright, we got the Runeins. Let's start building into the Infinity Edge. Okay, Blitz needs to be careful. Oh, wow. I actually wasn't expecting that. We can see if we can kite. Man, this Scion, we definitely need some armor pen for him. There's not much we can do there. Okay, let's just keep farming. Yeah, if we actually had some armor pen, it should have been an easy enough fight there. Let's keep going. Keep going. See, I think a problem with a lot of people is that they get in such a bad mindset with some of these picks that they really just start to end before the game even starts. Okay, yeah, no, Skarner, he just made a mistake. We should be able to get him here. Nice. Yeah, they get it in their minds so early on that they pretty much give themselves a reason to lose the game. So that's why we need to prove these naysayers that we can make this work. Let's keep clearing this. All right, so we need another 2,600, so we're still about 1,600 short. We'll get the crit cloak for now. All right, let's keep going. We don't want to force the dragon fight. We at least need to try to pick him off. Put a ward in there. We need to try to keep our distance. They're going to definitely try to pick us off. Okay, we can go for this. Skarner's over there. We just need to go for it, honestly. I'm going to move inside, though, because I don't want to get caught. And we will smite this. Nice. Okay, we're going to... We should be able to get in. Oh, shoot, we missed our W there. Okay, we're not going to chase him. We're just going to take the blue. Nice. Okay, Scion should be done. Scion is just humongous. Like, what the heck? He is so tanky. Okay. So we got all 3 drags now. If you guys actually like that dragon steal I had earlier, please hit the like and subscribe button. And let me know in the comments. Okay, they can push out mid. We're going to stick with our plan and keep farming. We're at 180 CS. If we keep farming, we're going to get to our next item, which of course is going to be the Infinity Edge. Okay, still short. I mean, if they want to go for it, we can. Okay, I guess not. Let's go back. Alright, y'all didn't see that ult. Okay, we trapped him with our E. Oh, mouse is done. That was a mistake on his part. We need to be careful. Oh, shoot. Oh, goodness. Thank you, Mr. Blitz. Nice. Okay. No, if it wasn't for Blitz, we would have died there. Thank goodness. Alright, let's clear this off. Should be easy. And we definitely have enough for Infinity Edge now. So we're 2, 4, and 8. That's really not bad. We're at 192 CS. We've gotten all the late objectives, as I was saying. And now we have Infinity Edge. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, see, you can see we're up 60 farm now. And he's actually died a lot more than us, so we're actually probably a lot farther ahead than it seems. He's just really tanky, but if we keep farming and get into our next item, we should be good. So we do have Baron, so we're going to side push this. Everyone else is in the mid lane right now, and Sion is actually in the top lane. So this is a good time for us to just get some more CS and push the side lane. We'll just blindly shoot it that way. Okay, oh, it looks like we may have hit Skarner. Okay, we need to be careful with Malzahar. We can try to poke him with W. We just need to break that shield. See, now that we have the Runins, look how much quicker our clear is. We just need to keep our distance from Malz. Okay, there's another death for Skarner. Let's keep pushing this. Now for reference, you know, I can't guarantee that we're going to necessarily dominate all of these games with the ADC, but the whole point of this is to show that pretty much with any champion, you can make any role work. The key is that we just don't feed, and we really just make sure we make the smart plays, and you can pretty much win most games. A lot of the games that we lose are because people tend to feed and pretty much give the enemy a free win. And I hope you guys are enjoying this game. I don't know if we can finish it, but we can try. Let's clear this off. Okay, I think we should run back. Let's go to the dragon. Let's clear this off. Okay, I don't think we have enough yet for the Lord Dominic's, but we're definitely getting there. We're clearing this pretty fast. There's Skarner. We're gonna get this. Alright, we need to just run. Keep farming. Yeah, so that's why I don't get like why people tend to just get all doom and gloom before the game even starts. Okay, let's push this out now. So this is where side pushing is actually going to be so much easier now with Jinx, because we do have the Runins, and we do a ton of damage. We can now be a split pushing champion. Let's keep throwing this out. I'm going to have to say, though, I think that probably Caitlyn and Kaisa are easier to pull this off with. It's been one of the tougher games so far, but I think in general, as long as you have one winning lane, you can make this work. Okay, we have Veigar coming. We have Sion. We have some crit now, so we can definitely... Oh, we're definitely starting to shred him more. Okay, not bad at all. Okay, let's get this tower. We're just gonna ignore everyone else. Nice. And just like that, this game is over. Alright, so 3, 4, and 10. Honestly, this was not bad. We had what, 260 CS? Our CS per minute actually was not bad this game. So clearly, the debate is settled. Jinx is definitely a viable jungle champ, as long as you don't have teams that are inting. Shout out to Vagar and Blitz for not flaming. And I hope you guys enjoy this. Hit that like and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next video. Take care.